final chapter of Coach Hyatt is a Riot, titled UFM. On TV, the winning football team dumps Gatorade over the coach's head at the end of the game. "Hey," I whispered to the guys, "let's dump the Gatorade over Coach Hyatt's head." Oh, I didn't notice up here, you guys. There's an asterisk, and it says unidentified flying moose. Great idea, AJ, Ryan said. "I should get the Nobel Prize. That's a prize they give out to people who don't have bells." Coach Hyatt was facing away from us, talking to some parent. Neil unscrewed the top from the jug of Gatorade. Me and Michael and Ryan grabbed the jug. Wyatt just picked his nose. "Man, this jug is heavy," Michael said, grunting. "Hey, we picked up a car, didn't we?" Ryan said. We lifted the giant jug and carried it over to Coach Hyatt. The parent she had been talking to was walking away. Coach Hyatt was about to blow her whistle. That's when we dumped the entire jug of Gatorade over her head. It was great. Gatorade was everywhere. Coach Hyatt was soaked. That's when the strangest thing in the history of the world happened. Coach Hyatt grabbed her throat. It looked like she was trying to say something, but she couldn't. All that came out of her mouth was a whistling noise. "She's choking," Ryan yelled. "Her whistle's caught in her throat." Coach Hyatt was gagging and looking really scared. "She can't breathe," Neil yelled. "We've got to do something," shouted Emily. "This is all your fault, Arlo," Andrea said. "It was your idea to dump the Gatorade on her head." I looked at Ryan. Ryan looked at Neil. Neil looked at Andrea. Andrea looked at Emily. Everybody was looking at everybody else. "Does anybody know the Heimlich maneuver?" one of the parents shouted. The Heimlich maneuver is this thing you do when somebody has something caught in their throat. "AJ does," Ryan yelled. "That's right," shouted Andrea. "He saved my life once." It was true. One time Andrea was choking on an apple and I punched her in the stomach to make the apple pop out. I grabbed Coach Hyatt from behind and punched both of my fists against her stomach. The whistle shot out of her mouth. "You saved my life, AJ," said Coach Hyatt. The whistle kept flying up in the air, and you'll never believe in 1,100,000 years what it hit. Rufus the doofus. That whistle must have had a sharp edge because it tore a hole in Rufus. Rufus started flying crazily around in the air. Rufus faked left, Rufus faked right. Then Rufus must have run out of air because he was falling out of the sky. "Run for your lives," shouted Neil. "It's an unidentified flying moose." Everybody freaked out and went running in all different directions and crashing into each other. Rufus was heading straight for the group of cheerleaders. And then, wham! Rufus landed right on Emily. There she is down there. Emily was on the ground under Rufus, freaking out like always. It was hilarious. We saw it live and in person. "Oh, my leg!" Emily yelled. We all gathered around and picked Rufus up off Emily. It was easy because we had already picked up a Mini Cooper and a jug of Gatorade. "Are you okay, Emily?" asked Andrea. "No, I'm not okay," Emily yelled with tears in her eyes. Sheesh, what a crybaby. So a moose fell out of the sky and landed on her head. What's the big deal? Stuff like that happens all the time. Walk it off, Coach Hyatt told Emily. I think it might be broken, Emily whined. Broken, Coach Hyatt said. If a moose fell on me when I was your age, I would get up and build a log cabin with my bare hands. Well, that's pretty much the way it happened. With Andrea on our team, maybe we'll actually win a few games this season. Maybe Emily's leg will heal. Maybe Wyatt, the nose picker, will run out of boogers. Maybe we'll get to ram the Elvis dummy some more. Maybe another moose will fall on Emily's head. Maybe Coach Hyatt will stop building log cabins and get a new hamster. Maybe we'll find out what ragamuffin means. Maybe Rent a Blimp will be able to patch the hole in Rufus the Doofus. But it won't be easy.